In this world, toys have hearts. And those hearts come from a powerful bond.
Again, we can't ignore his dialogue here.
So what happens when those bonds are stretched to their limit? When they are worlds apart?
When they are worlds apart, right? So consider that maybe what young Xehanort is trying to test out here might be what the Master's trying to test out with Sora. What young Xehanort and the organization did to Woody and the toys might effectively be what the Master's trying to do with the Guardians of Light. Hey, what would happen if I, say, took Sora and Riku and separated them from the other Guardians, right? Keep it rolling.
Can cloth and plastic hold on to their hearts? All I needed was a wedge to widen the divide. Someone like you to fill them with distrust and doubt. And that chasm you created can be...
This is one of the best scenes in the game, by the way.
Witness it for yourself.
Okay, so look, he just went on that whole rant. He just went on this whole rant about, you know, separating the toys, separating them from their loved ones, separating them from their bonds. And then right after he goes on that speech, he fires Sora into the Quadratum video game. Now, I use this as evidence in the past that we could see young Xehanort or Xehanort in Quadratum. But again, this is another connection that we just cannot ignore. That he talks about that separation, right? How this toy box copy world was used as an experiment to separate bonds, separate loved ones. I can't help but think that maybe unreality is the same thing. What if unreality is actually just a copy of reality and it's being used in this same way? Unreality does separate Strelitzia and Laurium if our theory is right. Kevin, here comes Kevin. Nailed it. Nailed it. Just like Strelitzia was separated from Laurium and the other dandelions. It seems like what's going on in Toy Box with the toys is exactly what the Master, or maybe it's Brain, maybe it's Lucia, whoever's pulling these strings, is doing the same thing with Sora, Strelitzia, Riku, everyone that's accounted for. So why? Why separate Sora from the Guardians? Why separate Strelitzia? Why do these things? There might be a clue in what young Xehanort says right here.
What? Your friends are your power? How very true. But if the light of friendship is a form of power, the darkness of being alone is a power.
So, all right, guys. So, if the darkness of being alone is a power even greater, right? Like, if you really believed that, then why would you want to isolate your enemy? You gotta know what I'm saying? If the organization truly believes the darkness of being alone is a power even greater, then why are they trying to do that to Sora and, say, Strelitzia? I don't have an answer, by the way. And you see that right there? Your loneliness only made Woody and Buzz's connection stronger. It makes me think maybe the Master of Masters is trying to make all these bonds and connections stronger because maybe it'll help him encase the darknesses, right? If he can make the hearts of light even stronger, then he very well, it may be easier for him to encase some of these darknesses. There's one more thing. Okay, guys. So, does this not look like a toy box version of Quadratum? Right? Doesn't this look like where this whole final boss happens? Does it not look like a toy box version of Quadratum? It certainly is a city. Another connection between the two. These two worlds are very strongly connected. It's no joke. It ain't no joke, as they say. You just watched a clip from my podcast, The Landy Lodge. If you are interested in more content involving video games and RPGs, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel and be sure to follow us on other platforms like Twitch, Spotify, and Twitter. If you want to become a Sage of the Lodge, feel free to become a YouTube channel member or follow the link in the description. Stay beautiful, sickos and normies, and we'll catch you on the next one.
May your heart be your guiding key.